Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, and looks like I am so excited I have finally reached 50 subscribers on YouTube, and looks like it's time to get ready for a special custom race on GT Sports. So looks like it's time to be able to get ready to go. So first up, I'll be able to use for the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Group 3 with my very own library from the Corvette CR1 C6, and this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have 5 rounds for only a custom race event going on for today. So this is definitely quite waited for so very long, for only at least maybe just a couple of months ago. Well, maybe it's pretty hard to be able to make some more subscribers to be able to get everything perfect for it. So here we go, and it's time to get ready to do 5 rounds on the race, and this is going to be quite excellent to be able to go for. So maybe this is going to be able to choose a favorite track to be able to go for. So looks like time to go and race on Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield Course A, and this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have any 5 favorite cars that I'm about to choose. So this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have an ordinary race to be able to get started. So maybe this is going to be able to have a grid start for now. So this is going to be quite excellent to give everything prepared to get started. Well, hadn't get started to all kinds of these things for it. So maybe this is going to be able to get started. So this will also to have a wonderful racing entertainment to be prepared for. So how do I build this Corvette C7 Group 3 race car? So, well, maybe the only answer is because that maybe also comes up with an exact replica and a new version of it. So it's definitely based from the Chevrolet Corvette CR1 C6 model 2009 LM race car. So this is definitely a perfect American GT race car. It's definitely also to be used in the American Le Mans Series, IMSA, or the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the World Endurance Championship. So it is definitely quite very good with a good designed replica on it. So yeah, I just had that Corvette since GT6 and GT5. So looks like this is definitely also has some settings to be quite neat to be included for it. So it is definitely quite okay, and it also might need to be some tune-up to be able to get adjusted and required. So here we go. Race 1 of 5 is going to be on its way. And also, years later until now, I just finally also made an updated version of my very own library design with a replica on it, because it also adds with Vision holodrama on it on the rear. So this will also to take a good look if you want to see it after this. So this will also have 6 laps by now, because I really love enjoying Group 3 race. It's definitely giving a good start by now for it. So this is a pretty good car that I might be able to have a good opportunity to be able to strong up against when having a Group 3 race in sport mode. Probably like the BMW M6, Volkswagen Beetle Group 3, and any other strong Group 3 vehicles as definitely good enough for any players who really want to have a good advantage to be able to make its way to win. So right now, I'm just going to have a one regular race to be able to get started for it, because this is quite pretty good for it. So maybe this is a good idea to be able to have any kinds of Chevrolet Corvette race cars library, which is definitely quite good creative for it. So it also has a good style version for it. So the plaque on top also be adding up with a Gran Turismo logo. And the hood could also add some fine decals and also personal details to be quite very creative to be able to put something on it to make it a little bit special charm on it. So this is going to be able to have a one simple opportunity for racing. So looks like going in on the second lap, just going to keep a little bit trying faster to be able to get a good perfect handling turn. Will be quite excellent to be efficient. Good pass on the Mitsubishi Lancer. Now I'm on 10th place. So maybe this is definitely able to have one good creative idea for my Corvette C7 Group 3 race car. So it also adding up with some few other additional decals to be able to have something very creative for it. So it also provides with a mixture combination decals of a replica and also adding up more logos in it. So that might be quite very good surprising to be able to make something more creative for it. So this is definitely how it turns out to be as my own creative design with the replica, and also the new additional version of it, because this is going to be quite giving a good race to be able to race hard to win, and this is going to be able to get a one perfect symbol to be quite achievable for a racing victory. So maybe most other Chevy fans were using the Corvette C723 and also has a lot of good replica designs and any other creative designs they made on their own. That could be quite very perfectly made, so they could probably have to have their own time to be able to race to win. Okay, so looks like it's going to be able to have to get a little bit hard turn on it just to make sure don't want to get off the track for it. That could be the purpose goal, to be able to have a clean race. Now, looks like only 4 more left, because looks like my Corvette is about to be making it to win. Just gonna have a lot of horsepower to be able to come up faster for it. So this will also be coming in much quickly as possible. Fourth lap, only 2 more to go. Now this is gonna be quite easier to be able to get some handling turns to be improved for it. So this will also to get a quite excellent efficient to make my Corvette C7 become very stronger to be able to race hard to win for it. So it also has a little suspension tuning, and also any transmission gears might need to be adjusted. Only in the recommend of the balanced performance when racing in sport mode to be possible to be able to race for it. And even so, like the Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car, so it has a lot of good handling turns like the race car version with Gran Turismo 4. So it also has a lot of concentrations to have this Corvette to be strong and smooth for it, like the Dodge Viper GT3R. So this is definitely quite very awesome for this Group 3 race car to have a wide body version. It also has a variant like the road car version, and this is definitely quite very good, and also has a great exceptional type of this interior style for it. So this is definitely quite perfectly good. So this girl might be able to get a lot of handling turns to be able to get a lot of good chances on it. So it also might need to have more runs to be able to get everything going on to make this car to be more perfect and improvement for it. So entering in the 5th lap, almost there to reach the 6th lap, to be able to reach the 2 BMW M6 is going to be on its way. 1 M6 is the Walking Forest Motorsport with the Nürburgring 24-hour, and then catching up on the M-Power libraries from the GT Pro class category. Just gonna have to keep it up. Have some good apex turns. It might be giving a lot of good help whenever you need to do a lot more efficient improvements to win. So this is going to be able to get a lot of better horsepower to be able to race hard to achieve the win. So it takes a lot of draft work to be able to race hard to be able to reach in first place, because it takes a lot of hard strategy to be able to work hard to win for it. So here we go, final lap. And this is going to be quite very good to be able to race one last chance to be able to go for it. But I hope this is going to be excellent to be able to have a 50 subscriber special event video to be able to set up for. Now, looks like the M-Power library is definitely able to get a few more chances on the turns for it, because this is about to be over soon. Be now or never, and looks like my Corvette is finally comes in first place. That might be quite excellent to be able to have a last stand on it, because this is going to be quite perfect for a Corvette C7 to make it a fast way to go for the win. just keep it up and keep the good horsepower to speed up higher for it, because this is going to have a lot of good speed to be able to use for the final stretch of the race. And this is going to be quite perfect to go on for one best checker flag for the win. Now this is going to be quite excellent to be able to get everything done for. So I really guess that was a pretty good Group 3 race for a Corvette C7 LM race car, and this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have one American race car to be able to race for the win, could be able to get a good GT LM-tastic moment. So looks like this is going to be quite good for standard earnings. Is definitely quite going well for it. So this is going to be a perfect halfway there, and looks like the race has definitely made a result. Total time is 7 minutes and 27.061 seconds. Now this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have a good Group 3 race to be able to race on the American tracks. Even the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca is going to be quite perfectly for a race as well for it. Now on to the next course, because this is going to be quite excellent to be able to choose the next track to be able to race with. So this will be able to race on to choose whenever. It's going to be quite excellent to good for the next round of the race. So maybe this will be quite good to be able to choose the next course. Is really going to be racing at Le Mans in Circuit de la Sarda. So I hope that this is going to be quite excellent to choose for the next race, and I guess that prototype race car is going to be on Group 1. So maybe there's some few specific LMP1 cars that's going to be available to choose with, so maybe this is going to be able to have a favorite cars to be able to go with. But I hope this is going to be quite excellent to be able to use it to choose which favorite Group 1 cars are you going to use. So maybe I really want to go and use for the Alpine Vision GT 2017, or maybe, well, I really guess I really wanted to go for to choose a best LMP1 Vision GT car is going to be quite excellent to use for. So maybe let's go with the LM55 Vision GT Group 1 with a classic Rion livery of the Mazda 787B. Well, I really guess that this is definitely one of the fast cars is going to be able to use it for it. So this time it will be able to go with the rolling start. So this will be able to go pro to make it more faster to be prepared for it. So I really guess that this is going to be able to have a lot of good, strong, determined choose to see which one of your favorite LMP1 cars is going to be able to go with. So Group 1 cars are definitely excellent to pick, but also might need to have a lot of determined to see which one of the fast cars are you going to go with. So this time, this is going to be able to get ready for the next one for it. So, looks like we're about to be able to race number 2 on Circuit de la Sarda, and I hope this is going to be quite excellent to be able to wait for the best comeback for Mazda to be able to race on Le Mans again after a few decades ago since they used the 787B. So, looks like time to go LM55 to be able to race with a fine heritage for this library to be able to get renowned for it. So let's do this, and then this is going to be quite excellent to be able to race faster to be able to go as possible. So it's definitely made by one of the decent companies. It's definitely quite smooth for use for it. Well, this is definitely seen for the last time when I used the LM55 with a classic replica library on it. So this is going to be perfect. All-wheel drive is also to get a lot of easy handling turns. Might be quite very good to go on an efficient run on the handling for it. So this will also take 2 laps until this will be able to get everything going on for. So maybe this is going to be quite good to be able to having 3 more rounds for having this race for it. So currently now in the second round, because this is going to be excellent for having another second race to be able to get everything going on for it. race. Now, looks like gonna have to pass a few other classic Group C cars and LMP1 are definitely able to go, everything going on the start. Perfect. Now, this is excellent car for a Group 1 race, because this is going to be quite good for only an 8-speed transmission to be able to go faster for it. So maybe like any other Fusion GT car, the 7 gears is definitely fine, but 8 gear is definitely giving one the opportunity to be able to use the LM55 to be able to go easy in and get everything easy out on any other challenging turns. Might be quite very good specifically for it. Now, this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have an LM55 Fusion GT race car. It's definitely categorized as a Group X. But now they're putting on Group 1, so this is definitely good to be marked as a prototype race car. So this is definitely excellent to be able to have a good Mazda rotary car, since GT6 was definitely introduced along with the Chevrolet Chaparral 2X. But this is definitely quite very good for the body style of the exterior. So this may be able to have a good handling horsepower to be able to drive fast, and this is going to get everything quite smooth handling turns to be quite efficient on it. Now, closing in on 7 cars left, and this is going to be quite easier to be able to get a good run and turn on for. Make a good pass on the TS050 hybrid, and this is going to give a good wide open. Heading on to the fourth corner will be quite giving a good technique on it. So differences of the Mazda LM55, Fusion GT, and 787T. So this is going to get everything a lot of good improvements for it. Show the difference on it. 787T did a lot of good handling skills for the Hyperion classic race car in 1991. It drives pretty good, and it gives a one big original classic to be able to become a legendary race car for it. But later in the present, LM55 was definitely became the new tribute of 787T, was definitely marked as a Fusion Gran Turismo concept race car. Drives pretty well, and it's definitely slightly turned to be able to get a good handling turn to be able to get everything fast as possible for. As the Group X version, it is definitely has the same transmission gear of 8, like the Group 1 version, so this is definitely quite excellent and remarkable to be able to get a good taste of its own kind of a racing character of the 787T. So it drives pretty well, and it's giving a lot of good, strong, rotary horsepower to be able to get a strong acceleration and giving a full charge run for it. So this is going to be perfect to be able to have an LM55 to be able to race hard to be able to get successful to win for it, because this is definitely a remarkable car with a rotary engine on it. So that might be quite very excellent to be able to have a double wishbone suspension on it. Now, looks like you're gonna have to catch up because this race is about to be over soon. And the total of the max speed is definitely reached up. It's definitely up to 220 miles per hour. Because that was definitely extraordinary to be able to race hard to beat the Audi R18 second generation model 2016. So this is definitely quite excellent to be able to get all of the horsepower to be able to race hard to get it done for. So looks like this is going to be able to have a running match skills to be able to come for it. Looks like 750R pickup hybrid Fusion GT is currently in second place. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have a lot of gaps to be able to catch up on it. Almost there. That's gonna have to take a lot of horsepower to reach it up higher. So it's definitely maxed out on 222 miles. If this is gonna have to take a lot of good chances for it. So its main rival of the Group 1 race is the Hyundai and 2025 Vision GT Group 1. So this is definitely able to have a transmission gear at the Group 1 category. At the Group X on the Hyundai end, it also has an electric vehicle to have a drive transmission going in a single gear. So it has a lot of good maximum horsepower with a single transmission gear like the Audi e-tron Quattro Vision GT. Now, looks like this is going to be able to coming in for it. One last stand for the LM55 is about to go straight to the finish line. Perfectly run and good opportunity to be able to make a good light handling to be able to go each turns on it. Now, looks like gonna have to take the port chicane for the final stretch. Here we go. Launch that rotary all-wheel drive LMP1 race car. So this is going to be quite excellent to be able to race hard for a light handling Group 1 prototype futuristic race car. So that was pretty amazing. Now that was pretty awesome race and giving a light handling turn to be quite good to success. Now, looks like goals for the usual earnings is definitely quite successfully good and the daily workout is complete. But it's not over yet because it only has 3 more rounds remain because this is the perfect time for only 2 laps to be able to get started. So maybe it's time to go for the next course. It's going to be on a single city course. Tokyo Expressway East is going for a nighttime race. But of course, this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have a single city course in GT Sport. But everybody really wants to have more city courses in the later updates because they just really want to see it for more. But it also takes a lot of patience. Now, it's time to be able to go for the next part of the race to be able to get started with some supercars. Supercars are the only best ways to be able to get some good standard horsepower with a default efficient handling performance. So maybe let's go to choose a category. So this will recommend to go on N600. Now maybe this is going to be good perfectly choose to select a vehicle to go with. So maybe this will be able to go with a Dodge Viper GTS 2013 with a launch edition variant type. So it also might need to have a nice cool rim style. Could be quite possible to be quite amazing with. Now, this will be able to have some settings to be checked in. And then this is going to be quite good to be able to have 2 laps. But I hope that this is going to be quite good to be able to race with the S2000 G1 Turbo. So this is going to be quite perfectly for Dodge Viper to see how fast it goes. Here we go. This is going to get a little bit easier to be quite good for it. Now, this is definitely quite good to be able to have a single color with stripes on it. So maybe without the stripes for the Dodge Viper GTS 2013 in GT Sport, that could be a possible way to make a stripe to be used on the library editor. So that will be making it look like a launch edition variant. So that could be quite perfectly with the white stripes is definitely quite good. Similar to the Dodge Viper GTS 2002. That looks like the 1996 version from the original Gran Turismo game, because the Dodge Viper GTS became very popular in every Gran Turismo game. So this is definitely one of the most popular American vehicles with stripes in every series. But it drives pretty well, but it can also do a lot of drifting skills needed for it. That could be quite super cool and epic. But now as a supercar for the 2013 model, it can be hard to a lot of good handling turns to be quite going fast well for it, like the McLaren F1, and any other supercars like the Ferrari 458 Italia, Chevrolet Corvette C7 Stingray, or the C6 CR1, and even the Nissan GT-R was definitely a supercar version as well. But there are many few other specific type of supercars was definitely in the N600 category. But this is definitely quite hard to pick to see which one is the strongest, because they just really want to see a supercar festival event, so that can be quite good to see it, which one is the most strongest supercar with a standard default horsepower with no additional parts needed. And even besides the new S2000 GT1 Turbo, because this is going to be quite difficult to see which supercars can also the race car to win, and this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have any other fast ones to be able to go in and see which one of the horsepower does give the most. So after taking a long straight, Dodge Viper takes in first place. So maybe there's some other types of colors that you really like on the Dodge Viper GTS. It also shows the differences of the Dodge Vipers, as definitely able to show the differences in each specific model by year. So maybe I kind of like the 2002 Dodge Viper with blue and white stripes from the original Gran Turismo game, because it definitely became popular. That has a lot of good handling turns, like the Chevrolet Corvette C4, and even the Honda NSX version Type S and Type R. But this is definitely quite excellent, as definitely seen in the debut of the Dodge Viper in Forza Horizon. It was definitely quite very remarkable with having the yellow color with black stripes. But it is quite very cool to have black stripes to be seen for it, but this is definitely quite very remarkable for any specific type of color of Dodge Viper GTS. So it's definitely under mark of the SRT brand was definitely shown on it on the rear. So this is definitely became the new type of Dodge Viper GTS, was born fast with the supercars to be quite going fast with a good excellent horsepower. And later it was definitely became the GT3 race car, was definitely categorized to be able to be part of the own race car of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and also IMSA as well. And maybe other race series is definitely seen using the Dodge Viper as well for it. So looks like this is going to be quite having a one good fast race, challenging with the S2000 GT1 Turbo. Dodge Viper GTS comes in for the first place of the greatest successful achievement earnings of all time. So looks like that was a pretty good clean race bonus. That was quite excellent to be able to get everything added up and have a lot of clean, successful turns. Now, looks like the race end. Time to go for a select course for the next one for it. So maybe this is going to be able to have one good Group 4 race, or maybe any other cars that might be quite very good to get a good choice to be able to race on Scuba Circuit. So maybe this will be able to have a next categorized vehicle to be able to select and choose. So looks like race number 3 ends. Now entering to race number 4. So looks like this is going to be able to have to keep going on for having a special video event for it, with having some opening intro videos and outro videos to be able to support it for it. Now let's go and pick a different selected category to be able to choose. So maybe let's go for a little bit choosing select on any other N-Class vehicles. So maybe let's go check on N100. And maybe an N200 is definitely quite excellent to be able to get good horsepower, to be at least 200 horsepower for it. So maybe the next car is going to be able to choose the N300. So I guess that this is going to be giving the one determined choose the select port. So maybe this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have any all-wheel drive vehicles to be able to select for. So maybe let's go with the Subaru WRX STI Type S. So this is definitely an excellent 2014 model for it. So 4 years since they made that car to be no longer titled as Impreza. So it's definitely quite very good for a Subaru sport car to be able to drive faster for it, like the Mitsubishi Lancer. So it also uses as the Impreza type model back in 2010. So it definitely became a new body style improvement with the new name without the Impreza. So this is going to be quite very good to be able to have this good sports car to drive it better for it. So good thing that this is a pretty good WRX blue micro color. So looks like this is definitely going in for it. Here's the main rifle of the Mitsubishi Lancer. So this is going to be quite excellent to be able to have a final edition model to be able to race for the WRX. So this will race on for 2 laps. So this is going to be able to do the usual thing, because this is going to be quite excellent to be able to race on the stupid circuit. So looks like the Subaru WRX is one of the favorite cars in GT Sport. So this is definitely able to have the Subaru Impreza 22C was in for the race. So maybe there's some other Impreza models is definitely able to coming in for the race. So maybe other versions as well to see it. So maybe the new Impreza is definitely drives best to be able to get a good handling for it. Now looks like coming in for it. Now it's about to make a one good friendly overtake on the Impreza, then going in on the Nissan 350Z. So this is definitely a new body style model of the JDM car. So this is definitely drives pretty well, but it also gets a lot of good improvements to be able to have to get some good handling skills like the Group 4 and the Group 3 versions. So the WRX is definitely became one of the new fine all-wheel drive sports car in Japan. So this is definitely quite very good to drive faster, to go in and give it one good strong opportunity to be able to get a good all-wheel drive turn on it. So maybe this race will end up in 2nd place. So this might be able to get a good chance on it. Okay, there you go. All other cars have been definitely passed in, and looks like this is going to be quite very good to be able to race for the Impreza for it. Like this is going to be getting one good final stretch. So looks like the KTM Expo R just definitely won in 1st place, and looks like finally got in 2nd place. So it's pretty good to be able to have a new Impreza without the name on it, so they could go with a WRX STI model. So this is definitely quite very perfectly good handling car for a Subaru vehicle. Now looks like this is very good to be able to have some good earnings to be quite successfully strong going in for it. So maybe this is going to be good for an easygoing 4th round to be able to go by a little start for it. Now maybe let's see, this will be able to go for the last and final round of this track. So maybe this is going to get a little bit easier to be able to go and be prepared for the one final part of the segment for this race. So here we go. Special stage Route X is gonna be giving the best time to choose a one fast hypercar to be prepared for. So luckily this is going to be able to have a one last round of the race to be quite very good to get started for it. But this time, hypercars are about to get ready to be prepared for the final round of this race for a 50 subscribers special event is definitely going on for. But this time, I will have to choose a fast vehicle besides any other race cars is definitely going in by now. Now let's go and choose by power, and let's see which one is going to be suited for. Well, I really guess that this is definitely giving the best vehicle to be able to choose for it. So looks like it's time to get ready to choose the LaFerrari for this race, and this is going to be quite excellent for it. Well, I still have the silver and gold variant type to be quite very good. So right now, racing up against the Bugatti Veyrons, and looks like this is going to be quite very perfect to be prepared. So looks like hypercar race on the N1000 category. So here we go, and let's get this started. Of course, the LaFerrari is definitely able to join in Gran Turismo Sport for the first time coming in for it. So it is pretty good successful like the Enzo Ferrari. The LaFerrari drives pretty well, and it's got a lot of horsepower to drive fast like the Bugatti Veyron. So this will also to climb up higher to be reached up, and a total of miles to be reached up at 250 miles per hour. So this will also to take 2 laps as long as you can. So good thing that choosing Route X is going to be a perfect track to be able to choose for it. Now looks like this is going to be able to get a good grab to be able to catch up on it. So this is going to be perfect for a hypercar to be able to choose to be able to race for it. So good thing that the red color is definitely perfect for a LaFerrari to be able to race like any other Ferrari model for it. So this is pretty good model, is definitely designed in 2013. But take a good look at the body style, it's definitely quite very good with exterior type on it. So this is definitely one of the most fastest hypercars in the world to be able to race for this vehicle to be able to get a good challenge for. So looks like this is going to be able to get a good ever going last for 2 laps, and this is going to get a lot of more runs to be able to get going for it. So definitely like the most hypercars like the Lamborghini Aventador, Aston Martin Vulcan, and any other hypercars like the McLaren P1. So it's pretty strong, efficient performance. And why not the Koenigsegg Agera and Agera? They are definitely most fastest hypercars in any other automotive vehicles. So this drives pretty well. So looks like it also gets a good interior style, might be able to get a good look on it. So this might be quite very excellent for this one type of interior to get a good run on it. So this might be pretty awesome to be able to get a good handling improvement, and also high-speed drafting might be able to get a good climb up for it. So looks like I'm about to make one good pass to overtake 4 LaFerraris, and then let the silver and gold chrome variant to be able to make a good time to win for it. So I hope that the one Bugatti Veyron is about to be trying to catch up with the others. So looks like LaFerrari takes a fast run to win, because I hope this is going to be quite awesome to be able to go into the receiver for it. Now I'm just going to have to let 2 or 3 LaFerraris to be able to make a little bit pass on for it, and maybe more of them are about to coming right for it, because giving one good grasp might need to be able to get a good mileage run for it. But this time, clean race bonus also comes in for the usual, like any other JDM cars with some good improvement with a Route X variant. So this is going to be quite good to be able to get a good handling run, to be able to get some good drafts on. Right, once entering the tunnel, this is going to get a little bit easier to be able to have 2 red LaFerraris might be able to coming in for it. It looks like definitely giving them one big, surrounded by a group of LaFerraris about to be coming in to make a good run on it. And maybe one Bugatti Veyron is still trying to catch up with the others. That could be quite going well to be able to go for a little high speed race for it. Alright, coming in for it. Just gonna have to get a lot of more turns to be able to stay on the mileage range, to be able to get a good drop on it. Okay, keep it up. Stay on it. This time, the opening mark is going to be able to use for the finish line. So this is going to get a lot of more examples to be able to catch up for it. So it's only just for the little test part start. So this will be able to have a little bit of practice until the final lap comes for it, and it looks like it's already starting right now. Second lap goes in for it. Because look at this silver and gold Ferrari go, trying to catch up and then save first place to be able to make for the best. Because it takes a lot of hard work to be able to get back on the current position, do a lot of progress to be able to go in for it. Okay, so looks like another Ferrari coming up for it. Well, talk about a double one-make race, and this is going to get a lot of good runs to be able to catch up on it. There you go, stay on it. Yes, stay on first place, silver and gold Ferrari. This is going to be making your way on to victory. This has got to see it. Looks like back for more. Okay, looks like this is definitely quite very good. This is all just getting started. This race is so very cool to be able to use hypercars. Now, looks like you're gonna stay on first place. Just gonna have to use the rear mirror view to take a good look on it. Okay. Like still in formation, just gonna have to keep a good look on it. Okay, stay on it. Okay, looks like Black Ferrari is definitely able to try and catch up on my current lead. It looks like the other red Ferraris are still going ongoing for it. Still have to find another way in for it. Because it looks like this is going to get a good chance to see it. And okay, looks like one red Ferrari is about to be coming in for it. They're about to make its way to pass on to the black Ferrari, and then this is going to be quite going in for it. Just going to keep a little tail blocking for it. Looks like still going on the widespread formation on this single lane. Okay, so it's like one's about to be making a current overtake run for it. Okay, so looks like this is gonna get a lot of good going on for it, like a highway battle chase. Oh man, looks like the Ferrari just went through, and then this is going to be able to evade it. And looks like another Bugatti is about to coming in to catch up for it. Looks like this one never ends. The whole hypercar race never ends without a chase for it to catch up. This is definitely going amazing to be able to have a one racing group formation to be able to go on the current run for it. Okay, so looks like this is the perfect time to be able to go onto the long final stretch. This is going to be able to try not to be careful on the upper barrier. That could be completely spin out and get crashed recklessly. Okay, stay on it. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Silver and gold LaFerrari comes in first place racing on Route X. That was pretty hyper epic race. That was so amazing. That was so amazing for a hypercar race to be able to race with LaFerraris and Bugatti Veyrons. It was pretty ongoing for only last for 2 laps. So this is definitely quite good to be able to have the next one for it. So, looks like this is a pretty good first place earnings comes at last. Pretty good small earnings with some good clean race bonus is definitely quite going achievable for it. So, this is pretty awesome to have the final round of the race. And this time, this will be able to go and exit out and see which vehicle should I get from the daily workout. But this time, it's going to be today. Oh yes, perfect. Looks like another Corvette C7 Group 3 race car. That was one awesome good vehicle to receive as a gift card for another variant. So this is pretty awesome to be able to have one good lucky chance to be able to get one of its own favorite cars to be quite given the good choice to be picked for it. Now, maybe for the mileage exchange. So looks like it's already checked out on the colors to be when purchased. So looks like this is pretty already did for it. So looks like this is pretty awesome for having 5 rounds for a special episode for it. So this is pretty good to be able to have 50 subscribers to be able to support this video for it, because this is definitely quite very amazing to be able to work hard for it. So maybe for the next goal to be able to have, well, maybe I should probably have to go with 100 subscribers. That could be the current goal to be able to set up for it. And this time, this is going to be quite very good to be able to have for the next race for it. So this will be quite very excited to be amazed for it. Well folks, glad that you really enjoyed this special episode, and I hope you enjoy it. So thank you for watching. So be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget to click the bell for some notification for some current upload, and also the links on the description down below if you want to see more. It was been long to be able to have 50 subscribers, so this is a good appreciation goal. So this is definitely quite very good to reach for the next one to be able to have 100 subscribers. So I'll make sure I'll have to do my best. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.